We are back, man. Y'all pile in. Y'all pile in. Let me see if this get pushed in the algorithm because of my name or whatever. However, I did the video. Bad Sneako. Sneako's downfall. Toxic masculinity. Loser. Yo, if y'all ain't go check out my last video I did earlier on Rumble, I streamed on Rumble before I went to the gym. I just got back from the gym. I just ate some oatmeal, peanut butter, and some protein, some whey protein. Back streaming again. Like I told y'all, man. Yeah, but I know I mess with Sneako, man. I like Sneako. He needs to get himself together though, but I like him. Hey, yo, chat, I want to talk about this before we get into these videos, though, man. Listen, man. So the other day, so in the morning when I go to work, I usually listen to podcasts or something uplifting that challenge my mind. I might listen to Luke Belmar, but yesterday I happened to listen to Wes Watson earlier, like our early podcast with him. So my supervisor comes out and they say, well, he says, can you put some music on? I was like, I'm the only one out here, and I usually put music on after I listen to my daily podcast or whatever. But then he goes and says, I don't be needing to hear that because I drink every day. I'm a loser. So it didn't hit my brain. So I was like, yo, you ain't got to worry about that because you don't drink every day. So he said, but I do. I said, well, then you're a loser. Then he says, how? I'm like, yo, you know you're not supposed to drink every day. That's bad for your body, and you're destroying your body. Your body's supposed to be something you cherish. You only get one body in this life. But how does that make me a loser? I said, losers don't think they're losers. That's why you're a loser. You know you're doing what you're not supposed to be doing. And I be needing listen to people like him to tell me I'm a loser. And he's like, how are you a loser? I said, I'm here with you. That's how I'm a loser. And he was mad. He was mad as hell. He was mad as hell, man. Mad as hell. I'm trying not to cuss because, you know, YouTube be flagging me for cussing or they don't push your video. But bottom line, he was mad, man. I'm going to put the clip in somewhere when I repost this video later on. But it was funny as heck, man. Let's get into some of these videos, though, chat. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, though.
What is that?
Like, how do you, if there's a streamer you like, how you hit him up?
Bro, you have no chance, pal. You're a fucking regular guy. Bro, listen.
That's facts, though. Give it to him straight 100. I need to stop trying to shoot your shot at these content creator women, especially because most of them do OnlyFans or they do other stuff that they're not really, they're not like, their mind is not like men. Like they down, like men date a nice, beautiful woman that works at McDonald's, Wendy's. It don't matter how much money he got, but women don't operate like that.
Listen, bro, you're a regular guy, all right? You work a 9 to 5, which is no problem.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
But the way women look at it, they want up. If she's a streamer and you watch her, you think she gonna fuck one of her fans? No, stupid ass nigga wanna know why? Because she can fuck a real nigga like me or a real nigga like Agent. You know what I'm saying? Bitches fuck up. They don't fuck down or equal. Nigga, what you need to do? I'm gonna tell you what this nigga need to do.
Okay.
You need to grind your ass off, nigga. Hit the gym. Get some real money about yourself. I ain't talking about no Agent.
Yeah.
I'm really finna talk to this.
You talking about like millions?
Yeah, bro, you need to really get your shit together, nigga. Wanna know why? Because she gonna try to belittle you, bro. Word, bro.
He giving that big bro talk, man. He give a real game, man. He ain't telling no lies. I know a lot of people hear this and then be like, oh, he corny for that. Oh, he lame for that. Man, it's crazy because the truth hurts. Like I said up earlier about me listening to Wes Watson and my supervisor came in. The truth hurts, man.
I'm telling you, he gets some money about himself, hit the gym, and he funny, man, you can fuck that bitch, bro. Word. Fuck that. Word.
Great advice, man.
Word, no, bro. Word, nigga.
It's facts, man. That's facts. You need to focus on yourself, man. Don't never pedestalize other people. Pedestalize yourself first, man. Put yourself first. And then if she want to talk to you, she talk to you. But don't go and try to like do the most to try to talk to these girls and jumping in DM 100 messages just one way to message with yourself. Don't do that, bro. Get yourself together. Let's get into some of these shorts though, chat.
How are you going to raise your sons to like be different?
My sons are feminists already. Sebastian is a feminist.
Tell me what that means.
It just means equality. He gets it. You know,
Equality. No, what her mom means is let a girl be a hoe. Real men know to respect and love women, treat them right. You need to not treat them to be a feminist. Teach him how to be a man. That you can't teach him that. Only his father can teach him that. On how to treat a woman like a woman, man. How to respect a woman. How to love her. That's not your job. Girls out here trying to do both and they be messing these boys up, man. That's why a lot of these boys from single mother households be in jail. They be on medication. They be overweight. They be having all types of crazy thoughts going on in their head. These people who come from single mother households be the worst on average. There's always some good ones. You might get like a Tupac, a Biggie, or somebody like that. But on average, man, it's hard because a lot of women be thinking like this.
we were in the car and his friend was like, Miss Amber, ask us like what we like in girls, like what we like about girls. And I was like, okay, do you like blonde hair? Do you like dark hair? You know? And Noah was like, well, I just don't want my girlfriend being on OnlyFans. And Sebastian was like, bro, you can't say that. Like, you have to let a woman do what she wants with her.
Yeah, you could let her do what she wants over there. But over here, we got morals.
Body. Like, that's not cool. Like, you can't do that.
Were you so proud?
And I like, it was like a tear like came down my cheek.
That's so beautiful.
And I'm like, that's my baby. Like,
damn.
I instilled that in him. Like,
I was gonna say, how did you do that? I'm asking. I need to take notes. How are you gonna?
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
Dating a Kardashian is the worst thing you can do as an athlete. I heard about this, so I had to pull some stats. Reggie Bush, Heisman Trophy winner, drafted by the Saints, starts dating Kim Kardashian in 2007, has his worst seasons with the team. They split in 2009. He's traded from NOLA in 2010. Chris Humphries, 2010-2011, career high in games played and points per game with the New Jersey Nets. Gets married to Kim Kardashian, divorced 72 days later.
Is it like that? Is it really like that? Is it only? That's crazy. There's some good people that come out. Look, Tyga, you got French Montana. They still doing it big. But these numbers, these stats is crazy.
Later, he's traded out of Jersey in 2012. Career goes downhill. How about Lamar Odom? Back-to-back championships with the Lakers in 2009, 2010. Marries Khloe Kardashian after dating her for 1 month. Traded to the Mavs in 2011. 2 years later, he's out of the league. Gets arrested for DUI. Almost dies at Love Ranch in Nevada. Remember hearing about?
He started smoking crack too. Like, no cap. He really started smoking crack. Lost all his money. Now I don't know what he's doing now though.
About that, he's put him on life support out there.
Damn, them numbers crazy, chat.
And the cost of living in the United States is going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to quadruple, and it's going to impoverish the vast majority of Americans. And they need to know the reason they're going to be so poor is because of the government. It's not because of the free market, because we don't have one. It's because of this big government. And Powell copped out.
It's because of the government. Look, it's because the government won't stop spending money, and it's because the feds won't tell the government to stop spending money, because the feds and the government are two separate entities. The government borrows money from the Fed. The Fed controls the flow of money, but they never tell the government no. And the government, what do? Give money. They just funded this war supposed to be going on, $80 billion. We have to pay $800 billion actually, but we have to pay back the loan from the stimulus check. We got to pay back $80 billion on the loan, interest on the loan, or we're gonna be in deep shit. But they just keep being reckless with money. Like, they keep not caring. They don't care about the people. They say they care about the people. You know, they got I'm gonna do all this for all the people and stuff like that. This shit is messing the country up, man. This shit is messing the country up. Look at the numbers. I know all these libtards and stuff be talking all this stuff. Pay attention to the numbers, man. Pay attention to the numbers, man. People are struggling out here. More people, twice as many, 3 times as many people have to lose their jobs actually for inflation to be back the way it is. So for what? For what, man? For what? It's crazy.
When somebody asked him, would you need some help from fiscal policy? And he says, well, we don't want to give any fiscal policy advice. That's BS. Okay. He should be giving advice. When he knows the government is creating inflation by running these huge deficits, it's up to Powell to tell the government to stop doing that, to cut government spending. But he refuses to stand up for the American public. Okay. He doesn't really want to do his job. He's kowtowing to the Biden administration.
Let's
bring in and the cost of living in the United States is going to double. It's going to triple. Okay. It's going to quadruple. And it's going to impoverish the vast majority of Americans. And they need to know the reason.
It's facts, man. I ain't speak no lie. No lie was told here. Only facts.
I've had low testosterone, I've had middle testosterone, I've had high testosterone. I always pick high testosterone over any of them. And low testosterone, man, it's just depressing vibes. You don't want to get out of bed in the morning. You have no energy. You have no motivation for the gym because you're not really getting the best results. So I'll tell you, just take some tests, bro, when it comes down to it. Get your levels checked, do it safe. I'm not a doctor.
That's bad advice, man. He just making up stuff for just, that's bad advice. If you will go to sleep and you sleep 8 hours or 6 hours a day, and when you wake up, you have a boner, you got enough testosterone. Stop listening to this man. Don't listen to these type of people. You don't need that. Testosterone is made for older people when your body don't produce testosterone. You can always lift your testosterone up with natural ways. You can exercise. You can get some sun. You can sunbathe a little bit. You can cold plunge. There's ways to up your testosterone. He's just making stuff up. I hate people like this. I swear, I just like, man, fucking loser. It don't matter. You can have all the millions or all that. Don't matter, man. Your mindset, you're a weirdo. Your mindset's a weirdo, man. You're a loser. You got the loser mindset. You need something to make you feel better. I make myself feel better. I don't need help. I don't need I need to stop listening to these retarded people, man. For real.
What's wrong with women with kids?
What's wrong with little Jimmy with freckles and the glasses?
He's not my type.
Not my type.
Beast.
So you want a
Man can't have standards.
woman that has no kids?
Yeah.
Correct? Why?
Why not?
What's wrong with women with kids?
What's wrong with little?
It's a fact.
I'm not gonna lie, if Kodak asked me out or like asked me on a date,
Oh,
and I'm
God.
with someone, I'm dropping.
Oh, God.
I was with someone, I was talking to someone, and I went to Mr. Jones, right? And Kodak was there. This guy was like pulling up my phone, like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I didn't answer. I'm seeing Kodak right now.
Right.
What the fuck am I do? I
Kodak.
fucking turned off my phone, and I was there till like probably 5 in the morning. And I come home, and I'm like, he left me, but I seen Kodak, so I was like,
Exactly. Right. He's like, hey, I mean,
That man did right. On my mama, that man did right. Leave him. Leave him. That's crazy. That is crazy nowadays, man. She didn't even have a chance with Kodak, and she still picked Kodak over you. That means she don't have no value in you. You gotta value yourself, man. And that man did right. You left her. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Now, don't cry. Don't make a fuss, man. Just leave him. Leave him. On to the next one. So it's a woman out here that love you and respects you, my guy. I'm telling you. And I always say it all the time. I don't think they're in America, though. The traditional, the good woman that you want, she ain't in America, man.
mean, yeah,
Unproven.
Kodak's probably better than him anyway. So
sure.
you know, W for you. But that's why I say like
You hear
just
this?
keep going up because like maybe you'll never be a Kodak, but you can.
You hear this, man? This is bad advice. We just reacted to the other video with him. This is bad advice. He's giving bad advice to men. Stop saying that. Choose yourself, bro. You could be just as good or even better than Kodak, man. He's just a rapper. Wow, he's just a rapper. Yeah, he might have some millions. You could get millions. You could become that guy. I could tell. You could always tell that people don't have siblings, like when they don't have siblings, and it seems like he don't have siblings because you never. That boy could be whatever you want. He could be better than him.
Also, she was, I'm not gonna lie.
Chat, how y'all day been going, man? And let me know. We're gonna get into this next video. I'm waiting for this Dan Bilzerian and his Fresh and Fit to drop though, man. That's what I'm waiting for.
Let me give you a piece of advice. We live in a very litigious society these days.
Why is it okay for women to feel entitled to being protected and provided for, but it is wrong for men to feel entitled to sex and intimacy?
Why is it okay for a woman to feel entitled to be protected and provided for, but it's wrong for a man to feel entitled to sex and intimacy?
Why are there some women who shame men for being horny when testosterone is a male hormone?
Why must men put up with female hormones being emotional and crazy, but women can't put up with male hormones being horny?
When someone commits a crime, do you blame the criminal or do you blame society?
When somebody commits a crime, do we blame the criminal or do we blame society?
Well, if a woman is attacked in public and a man is attacked in public, who do you think is more likely to be rescued?
If a woman and a man are attacked in public, who is more likely to be rescued?
When was the last time you apologized?
What was the last thing that you apologized for?
Do women have a right to be afraid of men when 80% of all violent crime is done by men?
Do women have a right to be afraid of men when 80% of violent crime is done by men?
How is that different than fearing certain races based on statistical data?
How is that different than fearing certain races because of statistical data?
Oh, I get it. They share questions to ask each other. She does a panel, and he does the street interviews.
Why is it okay for women to be sexist but not racist?
Why do you think it's okay for women to be sexist but not racist?
Why is it when a man cheats, he's a cheater, but when a woman cheats, it's because she's not satisfied?
Why is it that when a man cheats, he's a cheater, but when a woman cheats, she's not satisfied in the relationship?
Who takes more accountability, men or women, and why?
Women. Who takes more accountability?
That is cap. Why they? Come on, man. Come on, man. They quick to blame it on the guy. Oh, he did it. He made me do it. Listen, I done broke up with some girls, and for them being their bad behavior, for them trying to argue me too much, or I stopped talking to girls because they just weren't my thing. And I know for a fact that women take no accountability, so they're probably telling the next guy, oh, he can't handle me. Oh, he wasn't this. Oh, he wasn't that. I just know how the song and dance goes, man. It doesn't change. The faces might change, but the song and dance stay the same.
Men or women?
Men.
Why is male sexuality so stigmatized?
Why do you think male sexuality is so stigmatized?
So if a guy cheats, can he blame society?
And so if a guy cheats, can he blame society?
Would you agree that the best means of physical protection in our society would either be owning a gun or calling the police?
What is a better form of protection? Owning a gun or calling the police?
Why do you think that men are still expected to be protectors when a woman is just as capable of calling the police or firing a gun as a man?
Why are men expected to be protectors when women are just as capable of firing a gun or calling the police?
Would you trust a female cop to stop a sexual assault?
Would you trust a female cop to stop a sexual assault? Also, I want to give credit where credit's due. A lot of these questions are from It's Complicated channel. You guys should go follow him.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
channel,
yeah.
man.
So a lot of these, he's very good at what he does. I steal them from him. I did get a lot of these questions from the It's Complicated channel. Literally, this man has the best questions and the best content.
You just stole all of them. But I like both y'all channels, man.
So if you want to give him a follow, please do so.
I can't watch Pearl's channel that much because I don't understand what a lot of them be saying. Their accent is crazy. Like, it's like a bootleg version of Fresh and Fit. Let's get into this last video, chat.
What up, guys? Before we get started, 43% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you could take a quick second and hit that subscribe button down below, I greatly appreciate it. Do you have more girlfriends or guy friends, and do you think that says something about you?
I have more guy friends, and
What's your country?
I don't know. It might be toxic.
I have a good amount of guy friends, but I feel like it always ends up with either someone liking each other or, yeah.
It always gets complicated.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think men and women can be just friends?
Yes.
Yes. But I think if you asked a guy that, they might say no.
I hate to say it, but I think I have more guy friends too. And I don't think it's toxic. I just think girls do tend to start a lot more drama than guys. So maybe that's why girls hang out more with guys than the other way around.
Girls, you can have like your tea time, your girl time. You talk about your boys, you know?
Yeah.
And then with guys, you can be more chill, more like flirty, more. It's just a different kind of vibe than with girls. Like, I feel like it's both different, but I'm definitely more of a girl's girl. Like, hands-on, guys cheating, I'm going for the girls.
Girlfriends. Girlfriends for sure. I feel like you can trust them more.
I'm kind of a mix because I feel like girls can be stingy. So
Why is it hard for some women to get along with other women?
Competition.
Attitude.
Girls are greedy, envious, jealous. So
It's crazy because girls don't want girls' friends, but they want girls' friends. And I know Myron on Fresh and Fit talks about this all the time, but I don't be having no girlfriends. Like, I don't see the benefit to me like having girlfriends. Like, I'm trying to take over and conquer the world type stuff. Like what's she gonna like? If I want peace, or I'll just be by myself. Really, just not talk to people.
women are fake.
Women are just haters.
Women can be bitches and catty and judgmental and judge you right off the bat.
Why are women called bitches for acting masculine while men are called bitches for acting feminine?
Oh, that's a tough one. Man, it is what it is. I mean,
why are some women proud of being bitches?
Okay.
It gets them that Louis bag, man.
I'm just gonna. It's good to be a bad bitch, like, because no one will with you if you're too much of a submissive girl. People
That's cap. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. Tate done said it. Robots.
are gonna step on you, but if you give off the bad bitch vibe, no one's gonna fuck with you. You're gonna get respect.
Know your value and always add taxes. Period.
Isn't that the female version of toxic masculinity?
It's absolutely
It can be.
It is. It is.
Call it what you want.
What is a pick-me girl, and why is it considered a derogatory term?
The girl next to me is a pick-me girl.
Pick up.
It's when girls try to change themselves to
get guys to
look
like
better
them.
in front of guys.
Exactly. So they pretend they like football and like stuff like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're interested in what your guy or man is interested in because you're interested in him. It's vice versa. Men do the same thing. Men watch the stupid ass murder documentary or the soap opera stuff just to please y'all. Like, we don't care about that stuff, man.
When they actually don't.
And sometimes like they're mean to other girls, like put down other girls to make themselves look better in front of guys, which isn't me.
The pick me girl is the one that would do anything to catch a man's attention. They neglect what their boundaries are and what they care about just to try to get a man to want.
All morals out the door. Just pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
No morals.
Uwu is a pick me girl. You know what I'm talking about. Them e-girls is a pick me, like trying to be all flirtatious, voluptuous, and all this other good stuff.
She needs all the
male
guys
attention to like
And-
feel like okay with herself.
And also, she will put her friends aside for a guy, which
Yeah.
is a no-no. So,
Why are women who please men shamed by other women?
Because they're jealous. I think I think a lot of like women on women hate is mainly jealousy.
yeah. And like insecurity.
They most likely just can't get a man, so they shame the ones that actually please a man and treat him like a king. So they have so much hate, like against the passport bros movement.
We've helped millions of creators improve their SEO to grow their YouTube channels. TubeBuddy is a platform that helps.
A lot of women have hate against the passport bros movement, but they're the same women that say they don't need a man or want a man, but they want dick. So I'm kind of confused.
Women don't make sense. Like, I noticed that in life. Like I get that. Like, they just don't make sense. Nothing they do makes sense because their actions don't correlate with their words.
Is there a pick me guy?
Yeah, for sure. It's a simp, a white knight, a beta male.
What determines when each gender competes versus cooperates?
I say more so, damn, the women compete, the men cooperate. I can see that.
Competes versus cooperates.
What is it called?
Well, in other words, what are things that men do to compete for women?
Flex.
Definitely
Show off
flex.
their money.
Who has the most money?
Try to be funny, try to be big, try to be strong, try to be loud, try to be fast.
What are the things women do to compete for men?
Try to be pretty, try to be loyal, promiscuous.
Show off their body.
Who has the bigger ass? And it's me.
What are the things that men do to compete for women?
They show
Get in the gym, get more money. Yeah. Get more status, become more famous. Yeah, I know. Status, fame, exercise, health, gym.
off
whatever.
their money.
Yeah, I think money, like
Lambo.
going to like the gym, showing they're strong, showing that they are intelligent.
I think they just put themselves out there. Whoever's the
Yeah.
one that's going to put themselves out there the most is probably the one.
What are the things that women do to compete for men?
Women go after guys that are already taken. If a man is taken and a woman sees that, he is 10 times more attractive than he already was, which is so sad. It really is.
Is there more of a mutual brotherhood between men or a mutual sisterhood between women?
Sisterhood between women, because, you know, if two women have never met, but they're like drunk in the club and they vibe, it's like, I got you, sis.
That's cap. Every time when I go to the bar, I be drunk. I meet a bunch of people I never met in my life, and we just vibe out. The guys, we just be dancing and stuff like that. I'm telling you, getting sturdy. Wow, let me chill out. I'm spilling too much tea.
This,
We look out for each other, whereas men just automatically want to fight each other. I feel like.
If it's women, why is it often said women can't get along with other women?
Wow.
Guys will bond so quickly. Like, you can see a guy on a street and they would be like brothers for life, like 2 seconds. And then girls would be like, you have to compete at first and then you can like become friends. It depends on survival mode. You know, if women are not in survival mode, then they're in competition mode. But when it comes to survival mode, women have each other's backs, I think. You know, regardless if she's a stuck-up bitch.
Right.
If she's drunk, falling out the club, and some man's trying to get her in the car, I'm gonna like take
A girl will always look out for another girl, no matter the circumstances. Even
A girl, if I was in that situation, I'm gonna take up for her too. What are you talking about? You good, honey? You straight? You need a Uber home? whatever. Like, you want me to call someone for you to come get you? You're not the only one to stick up for women. What are you talking about? Like, guys are protectors of women. 9 times out of 10, another guy see something going on with any women, they're always on it. A girl spill her drink, a girl falls in the club. Who's there? The guys are always there. You good? Oh, from my experience, I know what she talking about.
If we're fighting or whatever, I see you in trouble, like I'm going and I'm looking out for you. Whereas I feel like men don't really do that for each other.
Do you think it's true that men will insult each other and not mean it, while women will compliment each other and not mean it?
Yes. Yeah.
So would that mean that men have more genuine friendships than women?
I think men do have more genuine friendships.
Yes, very much. Because like
I think men insult each other and mean it, but it's helpful. So you call your friend ugly, but you mean he's ugly. And he know it's all right though. Or you say his shoes look stupid, or them shoes are ugly. But you mean to tell him his shoes are, because they are ugly. Or you call them out of shape or something like that. You mean everything, but you bond better because y'all pick up on each other's inadequates. But y'all know what I mean. Whatever, y'all not good on each other, so you pick it up and you tell them and let them know. But you might say it a little bit hard, but we don't get butt hurt. Well, real friends don't get butt hurt over little stuff.
like I said, women are haters. As soon as a woman walks off, she's gonna find something wrong with her.
Men are more nonchalant than girls, and girls take everything to heart. So like if we were to be like, oh, like your shorts are a little too short or something like that, they'd be like, wow, so you think I'm a hoe?
Guys will insult each other day on day and they'll just joke about it. Girls will obviously like compliment each other and not mean it. It's like the meanest thing that they could possibly say, but it's in the nicest way. And guys will never understand it.
Do you think women are more judgmental than men?
Absolutely. I don't think so. I think men are more judgmental, definitely.
I think women are very judgmental, but they're very secretive about it.
Girls just have more of a manipulative mindset, and guys just kind of are like, whoop.
So then what advice would you give to the men who don't trust women?
Oh, well,
I feel like if you don't trust your girl, leave her, baby. Leave her.
This is a tough interview. What is? I thought this was gonna be like an easy going little.
Why do women seem to have a problem when women judge other women, but not so much when it comes to women judging men?
Like I said before, women are very, very much haters.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty judgmental. It's not gender based.
Are the things we judge people on natural or learned behavior?
Learned, I think. Yeah.
No, women be like, I don't like your shoes, and just, oh, you're Aquarius, and then leave. Men will talk to some girl with some busted ass white ups. As long as she's nice, men don't really care, man. Majority of women don't like majority of men, but majority of men does like majority of women.
Why do women seem to have a problem when women judge other women, but not so much when it comes to women judging men?
Damn, yeah.
Wait, can you say that again?
Like, why do women judge men harder than we judge women?
Because women support women.
That's what I mean by sisterhood.
Yeah, women supporting women.
Because women are all queens.
Yeah.
Because we're queens, so we need to be valued with everything.
And men are just men. Period.
Why don't the good, decent women of the world regularly call out or shame the trash women for how they treat men?
Because all men are trash and everything that's going on in this world is men's fault.
Do women see the hypocrisy of other women, or is it more of a you go girl moment?
So, I feel like it's sometimes. Sometimes I can see the hypocrisy.
It's just only a you go girl moment. They don't see none of the hypocrisy, none of the contradictions, none of it. Like, it's like they be blinded to the bull.
I can see sometimes I can't. It depends. Maybe if I got a little drink in me, you feel me?
Do women ever see the hypocrisy in other women, or is it more of a you go girl moment?
You go girl. Yeah, I feel like it is a more you go girl moment.
It's definitely a you go girl moment.
It's more of a you go girl moment. It's probably 2 out of 1,000 women probably see the hypocrisy there. Everybody else is, oh, you go girl, full of shit.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad character?
They can for sure.
I feel like girls can be bad influences, but at the same time, like, no.
I see the hypocrisy. Definitely.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad character?
Yes.
Do women enable each other's bad behavior and bad
Yes,
character?
absolutely.
Why are men the only ones expected to police their own gender?
Because that is what they set for themselves. I feel like in today's society, that's what men put on themselves. So that's what people are going to do.
I think that there's more of a stigma for men to do it because protect women in that sense. So if your boy is being handsy and she's not reciprocating as positively as you know she should be, then call him out, right? Things like that.
Men need policing. That's the thing. Because, like I said earlier, they get away with so much because over the years, men can do so much. JFK.
She's lying. What? Men don't get away with nothing for the same women. Men and women commit the same crimes. The men go to jail 60% more time. Let me slow down. Men and women go to jail, or for the same crime, men serve 65% harsher punishment than a woman would. That was a tongue twister.
Hooking up with Monica Lewinsky. Men can get away with so much. Justin Timberlake, they can just get away with everything and they're never held accountable, right? And so that's why they need
They're
policing.
single
Whereas
men,
women, we're always told like, oh, don't hook up. You're a slut if you make out with like one person. So it's like we're policed by society naturally, but men need their own men to police themselves.
Why are women able to unite and create a standard for men, but men can't unite and create a standard for women?
Because we love bitches.
Girls are sensitive, so when it comes to like topics like that, they think that they're like judging them. But with guys, like guys are like, oh wow, so like if I do this, the girls will like me.
Do you trust your man around other women?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you trust other women around your man?
No. No.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually.
I just feel like women do it because they're insecure, so they want to see like if the guy will leave their girlfriend for them.
Do you trust your man around other women?
No. No.
Do you trust other women around your man?
No. Nope.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
Shit, I honestly have no idea.
Why do women often talk about how they secretly run the world, but then also complain about how they are so oppressed?
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to back.
I feel like it's because it's a man-run world in the most part. Like just I don't know. Multiple years ago, we obviously couldn't vote or anything. So now that we can, it still feels like I don't know. The sky's the limit with what we can do. Because we won the world.
That was like 60 years ago.
Girls.
Who runs the world? Girls. Because I think you said this before. The worst threat is an unidentifiable threat.
Does that sound like the type of behavior of somebody who can be trusted?
No. No.
Do you think a woman would be welcomed at a woman's march if she's pro-life or has traditional values?
Probably not, unfortunately.
So do feminists really care about all women or just the women who agree with them?
Probably the women that agree with them.
I think feminists more care about the separation of the household and family. And they're going to be the ones that end up lonely and single when they 40 and 50 and 60 when they're ready to settle, when they could have had a man they spent the rest of their life with and had kids with.
So is it really about women's choice?
That's a good one. We would like to believe so.
So is it really about women's choice?
It's about submit to women. Submit.
How y'all feel about that, chat? I watch all his videos, man. I'm into all his videos. Listen, chat, man. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all already know. Hit the follow button. Follow me on Instagram. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube, man. My computer just got fixed. I told my Rumble community, but my computer just got fixed, so I'm back streaming again, man. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'll be back soon, though. Y'all have a nice day.